Hello. So today I want to give you a budgeting tip on managing your expenses and determining your wants versus needs. So when it comes to managing expenses, the very first thing you need to do is determine, is it a want or is it a need? And this takes some really deep conversation with yourself sometimes and actually being honest and open with yourself to really evaluate and determine, is this expense something I absolutely need that can't live without? Or is it something that I just really, 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 really want? A lot of the time, the one I get a lot is cable. Cable can be very expensive. It can easily free up money in your budget. But a lot of people are like, well, I use that. I have to have cable because what else am I going to do when I can't watch TV? I mean, I'm bored. I'm sitting at home, blah, 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 blah. The reality is it's not a need. It's not something that's a necessity that's keeping you alive, that's taking care of your family. Yes, it's nice to not be bored. And yes, it's helpful to have it, but there are other ways and other ways you can get that same entertainment, right? Getting subscriptions instead. So saying, okay, get rid of cable, keep internet and add Netflix or add Disney Plus or Amazon Prime. Being able to take those things into consideration. A need is something that you cannot live without. You really have to have, right? If your plumbing goes bad in your house, that is a need. You have to fix that, right? You have to pay for groceries. You have to pay your utility bills. Those are needs. Those are non-negotiable things that we can't give up in our budget. So when you're really looking through your expenses, you're trying to free up more money, say, is this a want or is this a need? And know that there is a difference between the two, and you really need to be open and honest with yourself and your spouse, or if you're sharing expenses together. Do we actually need this right now? And that's another thing, it's a right now. It doesn't mean forever. It means let's cut it right now because we need the money to go towards this, and then someday when we have the money again and we have the cash flow again, we can always add that back in. If we really want to get cable again, we can get cable again when we're ready to. But right now, it may not be the best time.